I'm going to share with you the Draw It feature that you can be added from the Nearpod sidebar to any of your already created Google Slides. So staying with the already created Google Slides for speed, velocity, and acceleration, my students would have had 2 content slides on speed. Now I want them to get some practice using this, and this allows me to make it more engaging and active for my students. I'm going to use the Draw It feature. And I want to put this in between slides 4 and 5 before they go into velocity. So I'm going to click between slides 4 and 5. I see my gold bar. Click on Draw It. And I'm going to show you 2 different ways that you can use the Draw It feature. If I want my students just to have the opportunity to write the formula, then I'm just going to put up here in the simple prompt in the top saying, write the formula for speed. I would probably use the add timer feature here, giving them like 1 minute to add that. And I would hit add. That gives students up to 1 minute to go back into their notebooks to copy the formula for speed just as practice. Now, another option I could have, I'm going to hit cancel here. If I wanted to keep it, I would hit save. I'm going to cancel this. And in the same place, I'm going to show you another way you can do Draw It. Let's say I want my students to practice a problem. So I'm going to upload a background image. So I have already pre-selected and have an image saved in my pictures. I'm going to go to my folder for motion. And I have a problem that I would like for my students to work on in Nearpod. So I'm going to upload this problem there, hit the save button, and now when my students go into their Draw It in Nearpod, they will see that problem displayed here in just a moment, and they'll be able to mark all around it using the speed formula to solve the problem. Another thing I can do is, let's say I want to give my students a hint because this is their first time using this. I can go over here to edit this slide, and it's going to let me make some changes to that slide. I already have the image loaded here. I can give instructions like use the speed formula to solve this problem. So I give them a little bit more information in a prompt. Oops. But the other thing I can do is I can give them a hint. So over here, I'm going to go to Add Media. I'm going to add the image for the speed formula. So here's the speed formula. Remember, we do not want to use the pyramid style. So here's the speed formula that the students can use. I can even set a timer to add an opportunity for discourse. I like to do this. I add the timer. I'll set the timer for this one for 3 minutes. And I will give them 1 minute of that time where they are to turn and talk to their shoulder partner and discuss what they're going to write on the Nearpod before they actually do it. And that would still give them 2 minutes to take the ideas that they shared with their partner and put it into the Nearpod presentation. I also encourage my students that whatever they put in the Nearpod, they also copy into their interactive science notebook. Hit save when you're happy with the slide, and it will refresh. Wait until again it shows the whole entire slide back on there, the entire image. Like I see here now, that's what I uploaded. Now I go to save and go to Nearpod, click on that. And my project is being saved in my Nearpod library, ready for me to share as a live lesson or as a student-paced lesson.